So from the last chapter, chapter 873, we knew that the shit is about to unload, as Big Mom, the Yonko herself, was headed towards the Straw Hats, who were accused to have stolen the wedding cake. If it wouldn't have been for the Straw Hats' luck, they all would have been dead by now, that's absolutely certain. But as they survived, it is worth talking about them. So before I get into the chapter, I just want to talk about the cover page, and in the cover page we can see that the top 20 most liked characters are present, but the Straw Hats except Jinbei and except Luffy are excluded. So basically this assures that Oda himself thinks Jinbei as a Straw Hat, so that's a little information that every reviewer on this planet is talking about. So let's get into the chapter. So the chapter begins with Big Mom raging and holding Napoleon while she is ready to swing her sword. But if you guys haven't noticed, Luffy's intuition helps him to get to know about the effectiveness of Big Mom's attack. He says that they have to dodge the attack and that they won't be able to dodge the second attack. I take those instincts as the progression in observation haki. So let's leave that topic for another day and let's get right into the chapter. Big Mom swings the Spear of Elbaf and cuts the King Baum almost in half. Luffy seems to be astonished after witnessing an attack that is used by giants. It's likely because we as the readers know Big Mom's past in Elbaf, but the Straw Hats are unaware of it. For me, this basically confirms that Straw Hats are gonna know about the relation between Big Mom and Elbaf in the future. So my bets would be on Straw Hats and Big Mom meeting again in Elbaf. Big Mom's attack not only makes a hole in King Baum, it also makes a hole in the island's hill, and the attack shockwave even reaches miles away from the island. The attack is obviously an advanced version of attack used by Dory and Broggy back in Little Garden. So it took two giants to defeat a sea monster, while Big Mom is capable of destroying islands alone. So this just proves that how much of a strong person Big Mom is. King Baum, whose face is destroyed, becomes desperate, but Nami gives him the motivation that he has to live for his fiancée. So people are saying that this was an act of selfishness, but I believe that it's Nami's kindness. Big Mom tries to attack them again, but Luffy says that it'll be impossible to defend. Just like I said before, Luffy predicted that they won't be able to dodge. And after that, Luffy says that I will, so he was ready to do something to stop Big Mom's attack. But he is stopped by Nami. Nami then makes some black balls to distract Zeus. But if you see closely, Jinbei steps up in front of Nami, and it is because if Nami's attack wouldn't have worked, she would have been dead, no doubt about it. This shows Jinbei's loyalty towards not only Luffy but the whole crew. Just when Big Mom is about to hit them, Zeus gets attracted towards those big balls and Big Mom falls off Zeus and the Straw Hats run into the woods. So just when they were happy and there seemed to be a little bit of hope about leaving the island, Zeus comes to be a despair. So this is how the conversation between Zeus and Nami goes. I wanna suck on those black balls.
Okay.
So there are people saying that the plot is so convenient, as if having the second piece of viewer card wasn't enough, that Zeus is being tamed by Nami. But people are saying that this is an asshole, but I don't think so. Zeus being hungry and craving food reminds me of the gluttony side of Big Mom. Similarly, Prometheus can be the angry side of her. So it's just logical for Zeus to follow the thing which can satisfy its hunger. Think of it this way. What do you think would happen if one person offers Big Mom the wedding cake and the second person offers her the Straw Hats who she is trying to kill? Who do you think Big Mom would take? Obviously the food. Similarly, two things are being offered to Zeus, his favorite food and the people he wanna kill. He will obviously choose the black balls, no question. Nami even asks Zeus if he wants those black balls, he has to become her servant. He is confused at what he should do. Jinbei even says that does he have any loyalty towards Big Mom? But when Luffy asks him that whether he can let him ride him, he denies and said that only Big Mom can ride it. But didn't Pudding and Sanji rode him too? Probably he meant to say that only Big Mom can grant him the permission to let someone ride him or not. So basically what I wanna say is Zeus is confused as to what he should do. But he probably would fall towards Nami's side, so whether he will follow Nami throughout the series or not, I will discuss it at the end of the video. So after all that stuff with Zeus, Big Mom orders the Woods to stop the Straw Hats. Every homie of seducing Woods tries to do so, but King Baum defies that order while prioritizing his fiancée and his personal feelings over Big Mom's order. So he starts hitting the other seducing Woods, and after that Prometheus claims that King Baum has betrayed Big Mom and comes above him and the other seducing Woods and engulfs all of them in one blaze. King Baum and all the seducing Woods are done for. The Straw Hats jump off of King Baum in time, but King Baum evaporates. That's an amazing panel made by Oda. It makes us feel the intensity of Prometheus' fire. And another thing that I want to point out is Prometheus and Zeus are gonna clash. So what I think is, in the Greek mythology, I think, where Prometheus was giving the hell's fire to the humans, and Zeus caught him doing that, and after that Zeus and Prometheus both fought. So here something similar to that might happen. The homie Zeus is helping the Straw Hats, so Prometheus might see him helping them, and they both might collide. And according to me, Zeus would win because Prometheus is already injured, and Prometheus is fire and Zeus is water, you can say. So water surpasses fire in terms of elemental strength, if that makes sense. So you get what I mean, right? And the scene ends with Big Mom still craving the wedding cake. So my belief is King Baum would have survived just by a thread, and he would be just like a little thin burnt down tree, but he still would be alive. So that's what my thoughts are. Scene shift towards the mirror world, where Broly is ready with 10,000 soldiers, ready to get anywhere. Broly is redeeming herself, unlike Opera, for messing up the tea party. Montador seems to be planning to prevent the Straw Hats from escape. Not only there is Katakuri present on the ship, there are 2 layers of Tart ships ready to fire the southwestern coast. And after that the scene shifts to Sunny, where Katakuri is waiting for the Straw Hats. When he is asked that why he is waiting even though Big Mom herself is chasing them, he says just in case. So he acknowledges Luffy's potential and is aware of a 0.001% chance of Luffy's escape. He is playing no games here. He really wanna get rid of Straw Hat Luffy. I can assure a Luffy vs Katakuri fight by the end of this arc. Definitely it's gonna happen. As we talk about the final scene regarding pudding, the cake theory seems likely. But before that, how will Straw Hats, Brook Chopper, Fire Tank Pirates and Pudding will meet up? So I believe Brook and Chopper will reach Sunny and will enter the ship through the docking system, as they are having their shark submerged with them. They will defeat the Biscuit and Chess Warriors and will be beaten up and captured by Katakuri. That's for sure, that's gonna happen. Katakuri is gonna capture Brook and Chopper. Luffy will witness it and would be captured too, and all of these Straw Hats would be taken to the middle of the island, where everyone, including the Vinsmokes, would be present. That's when the cake theory will take place. And talking of cake, we move to the last scene of the chapter, where Pudding arrives near Beach in Aladdin style, and Beach shows his funny self by jumping off, saying that she scared him. So both of them seem to be having respect for each other, as Pudding expresses Beach as Brother Beach and Beach says her Pudding's son. So that would explain that they have respect for each other. Beach shows her his gun, saying that he won't go easy on her just because she is lady. So Beach is showing his gangster side, and Beach is just happening to be one of my favorite supernovas, if not on the 4th place I guess. He might be on 5th place. First being Luffy, second being Zoro, third being Law, fourth being Kid, and fifth being, he's on the 5th place. Pudding cries and claims that she wanna help that certain person and his friends. And at the end of the chapter, there is a side note that Oda says, saying that those eyes are genuine. So is Pudding really falling for Sanji? And my answer to that would be yes, she is. She really wanna help the Straw Hats escape, and this scene alone explains that why the cake theory will happen. So my beliefs are the cake theory is gonna happen, and it would give Sanji his time to shine. Brook, Nami and Jinbei have gotten their time, and Sanji is gonna get his. And another thing that I wanna point out is what will happen regarding Zeus and Nami. So what I believe is Big Mom will be satisfied by eating the cake made by Sanji and Pudding, and she would be willing to offer Straw Hats some help. And after that, Nami will claim that she wants to have Zeus and as well as Prometheus as a part of their crew, and Big Mom will agree on that because Sanji would give the recipe to certain dishes to Big Mom's chef. That's what I take it as, and that's what will make it a happy ending. And before that, a fight between Luffy and Katakuri will happen too. So that's all my thoughts on this chapter. So let me know in the comment section below that what do you think might happen in the next chapter, and did you like this chapter or not? Definitely you would have liked it. I would rate it 9 out of 10. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts of what do you think might happen in the next chapter down in the comment section below. Subscribe me for more One Piece content, and as always guys, I'm the Twink and I'll see you in the next one.